Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between. Welcome to the Hagen apartment. Yeah, this video, I want to do it for a long time, but I need a little bit of assistance for that because it's not really practical to do this alone. So, say hello to my camera guy today. And yeah, what we have today is the multicab pedal from Tsakalis AudioWorks. This is a cab simulation pedal. It has an analog and a digital path, and we go over the controls real quick. We have an ambient knob here, we have a selector switch here, we have a volume knob here. This is a switch where you can switch between preamp simulations, an American one and a slightly hotter British one, I think. Then we have the power amp simulation. You can take it off or choose between 6L6 or EL34s. Next is the simulation for the back of the cab. You have a closed, a semi-open or an open cab. And the last one is for mic. We have a dynamic mic. This is an SM57, a ribbon mic, which is very dark, and both together. That's for the controls. So, this thing is a really nice invention. So we have the analog world and the digital world, as they claim in their manual. The preamp section, everything what we have in the switches, what I talked ago, that is the analog side. So the mic that you choose, the power amp, the tube emulation, all that cab type of cab, this is all analog. What's digital so is the cab simulation and speaker simulation itself. So this is selectable via the big control switch, and they gave you a bunch of cabs to begin with. You have a Princeton cab, a reverb, a super reverb, deluxe reverb, loaded with, you have 1x12, 4x10s, you have Jensen speakers in a Winches Celestion 30s, you have a Zilla cab in there, Vox 8030 with two Celestians, Marshall, Mesa Boogie at the last, but I of course selected my own few. Yeah, but let's hear a few to get a feel for this. We have a sort of clean tone. Naja. So this is a Tight Metal Pro. And the first we hear should be a Roland chorus, so it should be more for clean. I think I'm slightly out of tune, but we should hear the high gain stuff. On the second one, I have to look that up, is the Fender Super Jupiter. We go, yeah, there you can see it. We have on the app the possibility to here. So that is your cab you have selected, and here you can choose from more others. We have immensely different cabs. You can choose your favorite ones. I can't go through all of them now. It would be much too long. I just can show you a few. So this, for instance, is a Fender 4x10 with Super Jupiter speakers, 10-inch speakers. Very bassy. Let's take the positioning to both microphones. That's more, you hear more signal coming through. When you choose only the ribbon mic, very dark, not my type really. The cabinet back simulation, it's not very much of a difference to hear, but in the tube emulation we have, and I switch to off. Now the EL34. So a bit more punch, and the 6L6s. Yeah, it even more. The preamp simulation is a little bit. It will very spiky with the tone up here especially. Yeah, the next one even worse. So no, because we have an actual preamp pedal going in the front, this could not sound good. So let's take another one. This is a 1x12 Zilla cab with a Celestian speaker. I don't think that you can read that, it's too far away. We can put a delay behind that. So it works great with the delay in behind. They mention in the menu, if you're using a delay, you should place it after the pedal, not before. I did both, and it works both, but I prefer it after the one. So the next one is also a Zilla, but with vintage 30s and vintage 30s, and the one before was G12. I'm sorry. If you have not a fast follow-up, then you maybe don't hear much difference at all. But if you go very fast through the settings, you really have. This is a surprise, a Fender Vibro Oxford. Sounds very chunky. It's just a 2x10. On the 6 we have a Mesa rectifier cab, very dark. It's up to your taste if you into that. Next is also a rectifier cabinet from with C90s in it and black shadows. Don't know the speakers. Also very dark, not my type really. The last is from Leon Todd. That's a guy who works with Tsakalis Audio, guys who make the pedal, and he has also a few cabsims in the app, so you can download that and you get that for free. And this is his Marshall 1960 with WGS Reapers. In case I didn't mention this knob, the ambience knob, we will try that out. We go all the way down, then it's very dry. Okay, and when we engage it, we get a little more room, and when we crank it, very nice room. Works nice with the delay. Okay? I like that. So the noise floor is very acceptable. We have also a ground lift on the pedal if you come into those ground loops problems. So far I had nothing of that. We have a dB setting. You can level it on 0 or jump to -24 or +12 if you want. So sometimes you have a very hot signal and you can't tame it, then you have a switch and it's much quieter instantly. So that's very useful. Yeah, maybe not as detailed as I wanted it to, but so far I showed you the pedal. I can recommend it, and really, yeah, that's my new solution to to make music and to record, because the aux input you have here, you have a headphone sign here, and here we have an aux input, and there I can go in with a microphone with my cell phone or with a laptop to load my backing tracks, and that's really neat. And that eliminates the shitty passive mixer I had before, and apparently no hum, so it should be a better recording. So far, I'm very happy. So, thanks for watching. If you stayed that long, I really appreciate that. And goodbye. Thanks for watching.